very easily intercepted because you're just using your hands and you're controlling the distance with your legs and your hands, right? So a very safe entry for me is from close guard, right? Specifically, going for like a scissor sweep, right? Because it opens it up, it faces. Okay, all right, so let's start in close guard already today. Let's start on knee. Yeah. So if I have my close guard, I'm gonna go for the collar and sleeve right away, right? Right? The collar and sleeve are good enough. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna set up my open guard collar and sleeve for me. Right? So first, I'm gonna open my legs. But when I open, I can't just be lax here. Right? If I open and I'm lax here, it's just gonna pass 99% of the time. Right? So I should always keep it kind of like there's tension between me here. So I'm gonna pinch my knees together. Yeah? I'm gonna turn my hips. That's why we warmed up our hips. We turn my hips and bring this inside. So here. Right? From here, I'm gonna go for my what do you call this? My scissor sweep. Right? So to create a scissor, like what you said last week, I have to be on my side. If I'm here, there's no scissor. I'm gonna turn here and load here up. I'm gonna try to sweep. For this one, let's hit it first, and then we'll set up the open guard. So we're just gonna kick down, chop down, and end up in one. Right? Since this is a review, I expect everybody to know this. We'll spend a short time doing this. We'll do like a couple minutes. Switch every 3 on 3. Want to see it one more time? Or you guys got your scissor sweeps? One more time. No worries. Okay, just testing you guys. Alright, so from here, collar and sleeve, I'm going to open. Remember, keep your legs engaged. Right? If it's flailed, there's nothing stopping here. So I have to make him think like I'm still keeping my legs closed. Only for some short time, I can bring my knee across. Right? When I bring my knee across, I don't go low, I get smushed. I'm going to go from the hip all the way to the shoulder, and then my ankle is aligned. Right? It's going to act as a stopper. Right? From here, I'm on my side, just going to load, get onto my elbow if I need to, and end up in mount. Let's practice without letting go for a brace, right? Since we're playing this today. Okay? Got it? On 3, 1, 2. My knees create that scissor, I'm going to attempt. But this time, as I off balance here, as I try to sweep him, he's going to post his hand here, and then he's going to be able to base. This is the opening I need to set up my collar sleeve. Right? I'm going to move my leg from the floor to his hip. I'm going to bring my hips in. Look, I'm going to try to stretch him. Right? But arm for arm and his whole body is very strong. So the next thing I'm going to do, as I'm constantly stretching him, this leg is still here, I'm going to use my knee to disalign his shoulder, his elbow, and his wrist. If his shoulder and elbow and his wrist are disaligned, it's a lot weaker and he's not going to be able to bring it back. From here, it's very easy for him to bring it back, and I'm going to lose that fight and his elbow is going to be inside. But if I start to turn, look, right? I disalign 3 parts of his body. I use my knee to create that it's like a wall that's stopping him from turning his arm. Right? I keep my grips here. I'm pulling in. I don't want to make him posture up. Right? So again, from here, even my hips are kind of far. As I turn the angle, I bring my hips in. Okay. First option maybe is an Omoplata, but let's say I'm here. I have the arm here. I'm just going to let go of this grip. You see my hand. I'm going to let go. I'm going to go 2 and 1. I'm going to pull. I'm going to extend my body, and as I extend, I'm going to throw my knee over. If I end up here, I can finish the armbar. But if he rolls through, if I pull the arm through, I can end up here, and I just adjust, and I finish with here. Right? It's very important the way my knee travels around his arm. Right? So from here, I try to go for the scissor sweep. He bases out. I step on the hip, bring my knee to the outside. He's going to fight. He's going to bring it to the middle. I'm going to control. I'm going to extend my other foot, stepping on his hip also. My knee travels behind. If he doesn't roll through yet, I can bring my knee from here to touch the ground all the way through. I'm facing the mirror now. I can finish here almost like a choi bar. If he goes through, I roll through, I follow, I come up, I can finish here. Any questions? Can we hit the arm bar, or do we set up just the collar and sleeve first? Arm bar already? Yes. Alright, we'll spend some time on it and then we'll come back after a few minutes. Right, on 3, 1, 2. And ranges, it's important I'm on my shoulder facing the back, right? So the same here, the Coach Hero, I do everything I need to. I bring my knee across. My foot, both times, are on his hip. This helps me control the distance, right? And then from here, as he brings it to the center, I can let go of this hand, right? So from the collar, I'm going to go to the sleeve, right? So look, 2 on 1. Anyways, my knee has to be pinching. I'm controlling Coach Hero. I'm spreading him out. From here, I'm going to go to my shoulder. Look, my ankle goes behind Coach Hero's head. Okay. And then my knee, from this side, is going to face the back. Right? He's not rolling because he's rolling on his own terms. I'm making him roll. Right? From here, my heels just bite down. I can finish the armbar from here. Right? That's why he's going to roll through. I can bring my the back of my the front of my ankle by here, his head. I can take my time. I can finish the armbar. Right? But always remember to look for the angle of the armbar. It's not going to work if it's like this. It's like this. I have to find the angle of the armbar. Right? Thank you, Hero. On 3, guys. Let's finish a couple more. 1, 2.
It's what the attacks people go for, and it's what the attacks people prepare for. That's why I enjoy novelty submissions because nobody prepares for it. Right? Most of the time, it's if it's your first time fighting me, I'm gonna catch you with a people, and I know it's gonna happen because I hit it from everywhere. Right? So today I'm gonna show you guys how I hit it from counter sleeve. Right? Let's say we're playing the same way. Right? I'm gonna set up. I prefer setting up all my guards now from closed guard, just because if I can get something from closed guard, then I win. If he gets out of my closed guard, then he has to deal with many other guards, right? So that's really fun. Right, so I open my guard, I try to go for the scissor sweep, boom, he bases out, I'm gonna set up for the collar and sleeve. Right? Most of the time, any high level guy is gonna bring their elbow close. Right? There are many different ways. I can push, I can create space, but if he wants to play that game, he starts to retreat, I'm gonna bring my knee through, and I'm gonna step over the wrist. Right? Nobody like, if you do this in a comp, you're gonna get what? Right? You're gonna get a good reaction. So from here, I'm gonna bring my knee through, and then look, I'm gonna like whiplash my leg. I'm gonna throw it over Hero's head. And it's very important. I'm pulling and I'm biting down. As I pull, I'm gonna get up to my elbow. you see the space here, guys. Everybody on this side, go to Joe's side. You see the space that I created? This is Hero's elbow. This is his tricep. I'm just gonna go through. I'm gonna pull it back, and I'm gonna grab my thigh. From here, all I have to do is bite down to the head, and my leg kicks up. If he doesn't roll, he taps. What he's gonna do, he's gonna roll forward. I'm just gonna follow. I'm gonna get up to my feet, on my feet, and I'm gonna slide my foot behind his head. I get the tap. Okay, let's get to the position first, and let's worry about rolling forward after. Jiu, can I borrow? Alright, we'll go again. Close guard, collar, sleeve. I go for the setup. He takes it. I try to go here. He brings his elbow back. So once he does this, I'm going to kick, bring my knee through. Right? Once I step over here, I'm constantly pulling. I'm going to bring my knee in front of his head and clean. Right? So his shoulder is exposed to me here. I'm biting down with my knee and I'm pulling with two things. Right? So it's very difficult, especially if they're on their knees passing, for them to get out. Right? That's why I always say if you're passing, stay on your toes. Okay, so once this happens, I'm going to pull myself up this space. I'm just going to dig. I'm going to bring the tricep over, and I'm going to grab my thigh, my own thigh. So what a Omoplata is, it's a kimura with my legs. AKA, I'm going to win every single time. So all I have to do is put a clamp and step up. If he doesn't tap here, he's going to roll. If he rolls through, I step on my foot, base on my hand, get on my butt, and finish with What we'll do is just get to the position first. One last Alex in the bar. Scissor sweep, he pulls. Okay, I'm gonna try to bring my hips in and he retracts his elbow. Right? From here it's gonna be very hard for me to extend
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go inside. I'm going to go inside and cover his wrist with my leg. Right? I'm going to connect this to him. I'm going to create a reaction where I can bring my knee through and over his head. Okay, very important. These things are keeping him down already. I'm also pulling him here. My opponent is postured. Okay? So what tends to happen here is because they can't posture up and because the space is open, they're going to drive forward. They're going to go to their toes. And that's fine. So let's say Hero starts to stack me, starts to get on his feet. Right? If he gets into my feet, look, I don't even have to get up to my elbow. I'm just going to reach for my leg and adjust. Right? So, but for the drill, let's say we're here again, Coach Hero is just on his knees. It's going to be hard for me to reach here. Right? So I'm going to use these grips, pull myself up. Once I pull myself up, all I have to do is extract the elbow and reach my thigh. Right? I can lie down. Now I make an L with Hero, bite down the head, extend the arm. If they don't tap, they're going to roll. I follow. Right? Look, my leg is connected. Hindi ko binibitawan to. I stay connected here. All I have to do, look, from here my foot is posted. I get up to my butt. Get up to my foot. Lock the hip. Bring my leg into a sit-through. And okay, any questions?
He's a bit off.